Hi, this is Brad Aldrich from Aldrich Legal Services. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic underneath the area of real estate law. This has to do with like boundary issues and neighbor issues. So one of the most common things that we get contacted about from potential clients is trees or landscaping that is on a boundary line or close to a boundary line. So the general rule is if a tree is on your neighbor's property but the branches overhang onto your lot, you do have the right to trim those tree branches up to the lot line as long as it doesn't destroy the overall tree or landscaping. So in other words, you can trim but you cannot destroy. Now, if a tree or landscaping falls right on a lot line, that is considered a common asset, and then it belongs to both parties, and neither one has the unilateral right to destroy or remove that. They have to get the consent of their neighbor. Little unknown law there. So another issue that we see is in regards to the concept of someone feeling that they have a right to airflow or light, meaning a neighbor is building or erecting some type of structure or something that interferes with their view or the light that's coming onto the property or something like that. And in fact, in Michigan, you don't have any rights to that. So that means that within reason, as long as it's complying with zoning issues or as long as it's complying with your local ordinances, your maybe homeowners or condo association, a neighbor does have the right to build or erect stuff that would interfere with your view or the way that air flows to your property or even how shadows and light falls on your property. The final thing I want to talk about today is the concept of excavation. So if someone, your neighbor is, or you are excavating, digging into your property, especially if you go over 12 feet, then you absolutely have an affirmative duty to make sure that your excavation does not affect your neighbor's property. So in other words, any damage that you cause to your neighbor's property as a result of this digging, you could be liable for. So you have to protect against, their structure being damaged, but also water runoff. So in other words, natural water runoff you cannot be liable for, but if through your actions you cause additional water runoff and it floods the neighbor's property, you can be held liable. Obviously, if someone were to get injured because of your excavation, you could also be sued. So you have to take all of these things into consideration when you have any type of neighbor issues. So if you run into any of these types of issues, the lawyers at Aldrich Legal Services can certainly help.